Hi, I'm Dinusha and I came from Sri Lanka. Now I'm studying for my Graduate Diploma in ECE, Early Childhood Education, in New Zealand Tertiary College. I started my course in January 2024 and it would finish in March 2025. The satisfaction you gain when you are with your children. They are your audience, they become your society, so that's enchanting. My education agent introduced them to me and suggested that this is the best place for me to be educated, and the practicums are the most important part, I believe, because when you go to your practical experiences every day in field, you meet a lot of people. You have an associate teacher that is very helpful, and the colleagues in the staff, they all support you, and that first-hand experience is very, very important. It's the most precious thing in this course, I believe, because most of all, you get to know the people. You talk to your parents of the children, and you observe the way the center operations are going on. So all these things make you ready for your professional experiences at the next level. And also their curriculum, that course is online. I did not have to visit the institute time to time. So that too was a reason for me to choose NZTC. So as I mentioned, the course is online, so you won't meet your teachers or lecturers one-to-one. Always you have to communicate with them through either emails or over the phone. But you have the pastoral support team and IT support team, and the lecturers are very friendly and helpful too. And we have the discussion forums related to each and every course we do. You have to be a bit independent if you are to face this challenge and overcome it. But of course, you have your team to support, especially the pastoral support and the other supportive teams in NZTC. The Graduate Diploma in ECE in NZTC takes 15 months. I started in January and I would be finishing in next March. And during your whole period, you have to do field experience, either volunteer or paid. You have practicums in the sense where you have to work full-time for 4 months. In the sense, now I have finished my two of my practicums, field practice they call it. The whole month you would be assigned to one of your centers. It could be your home center. Home center is where you are full-time for the field experiences, and 2 practicums would be out of home center, and that center would be suggested by NZTC. So you gain such a lot of experiences during practicums. That too is a very interesting part of the course. During the weeks when I have to get my field experience, it should be to the maximum only 16 hours per week. At the moment, I'm working in my home center as a part-time employee. My daily routine for the moment begins at about 9 o'clock, and I work there till 4:30. And every day, my routine is to receive the children in the center, to communicate with the parents about their day's requirements and the other ordinary things, and they are very friendly. And then we have math times in ECE Center, which is really enjoyable. We sing with the children, we dance with them, and the education in ECE here is play-based. So most of the times they would be playing indoors or outdoors, and we always integrate the education with the play. So it's not that difficult to find a place for you to volunteer at the beginning, especially if you are a student from NZTC. They are really ready to accept you, absorb you into their place, because they know that the course empowers you very quickly, very fast. So they are really eager to take you in. The thing is, they know that you are not experienced for the moment, and their responsibility is to make you experienced. So they are readily helpful and you get all your experiences there. And after you have gathered experiences for 3 or 4 months, the chance is there for you to be employed in the same industry as a part-time teacher. The field experience is a volunteer service at the beginning. So we have to visit ECE centers and just check whether they would be ready to accept any volunteer teachers. And after a little bit of observation, they would even absorb us into the staff, sometimes as a permanent teacher. Of course, has happened with me, because they were very happy with the way I was doing things, with the way I was interacting with my children, with the way I built up my relationships with the parents as well as with the colleagues. So they were very happy, and they have absorbed me into their permanent staff. So that often happens if they are happy with the way you interact and the way you perform during your volunteer service. When we do the course, we get the student visa, and along with the student visa, you get the visa for your family. This is my husband. They are with me. My family is also with me. My children are also with me. He got the open work visa for himself, and my children got the student visa, and they receive free education here. And once I have finished my course, I can apply for my post-study work visa. And afterwards, once I have established myself as a professional ECE teacher, I can apply for my PR here, because it's in green list, and it's one of the most demanding fields in New Zealand. When I compare the two, I find a lot of differences, especially this theoretical education that they give us, and the multicultural and multilingual society that we have to interact with. So these are very special things here. And at the same time, I think they expect the ECE teachers to be empowered in every aspect. You are expected to be really loving, really caring, and to be very, very careful about your behavior, about the discipline. So all these things mattered a lot. So that is why I chose New Zealand itself. After graduating, I, of course, plan to establish myself here as an ECE teacher. And I'm quite sure about the opportunities available here. As ECE teachers, we are supposed to play the role of mothers in the ECE center during the day for the children who are away from their home and away from their family, away from their parents. So our service is very important, highly demanded, and very responsible too. So I believe it's a never-failing industry, and I'm quite sure about the opportunities available anywhere in the world. Yeah, at the beginning it was a bit of a challenge. You get into a multicultural, multilingual, and multi-religious society. So you have to be ready to understand everyone. So that would be a little bit of a challenge. But on the other hand, it's really interesting, because you are always with the people and with the children. Because it's with the children, they are honest, they are genuine, they are loving, even caring. So you won't believe how caring the children can be. So that's a very important part of this job, the satisfaction you gain when you are with your children. They are your audience, they become your society. So that's enchanting. And I'm really happy about the country. I'm really happy about the course here that I'm doing. I'm really happy about the people here. And most important of all, I'm very happy about the children here. So I'm very hopeful about my future with this course.